And so what did Satan do to God? He slandered him, right? Because he said he was holding out on them. So he, in a sense, is the first gossip, because he said something not to build somebody up, but to tear somebody down. So he put himself on a higher plane than God, because his motives are good. God's motives are bad, which is quite interesting.
That's what Satan's lie was.
Yes, yeah. And so then the question becomes, what is Satan's motive? Why would Satan want to create this divide between God and his creation? And as this story plays out, we're going to see why this divide happens. It's going to take all 12 episodes to get down to the nitty-gritty of why Satan does this. And we also have to understand that the Bible's purpose, its main function, is redemption. Its main function is covenant. Its main function is humanity's relationship with God and with each other. That's why Jesus says the greatest commandment is love God with all your heart, soul, and strength. And then the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. So it's all about relationship.
Yeah. And I take it even a step further, and that is that it's not only just redeeming mankind, but it's redeeming the spiritual beings as well. Yeah. Colossians 1:20 says that everything in heaven and on earth will be reconciled to God through Jesus.
Yeah, and so we're, so sin enters in here in Genesis 3, and the earth becomes cursed. And the interesting thing here is that women and men become cursed, but cursed in an interesting way. So men become cursed by working by the sweat of their brow.
The ground was cursed.
Yes. Yeah. So thorns and thistles, it becomes worked to bring the product out of the ground. Because if you're going to be like God, you have to find out that creation's not easy.
Right.
It's difficult. God made it look easy, but it's not easy. In the same sense, for a woman now, creating human beings, God made it look easy, but it's not easy. It comes with pain.
Right.
The same word for toil for Adam is also the same word for birth pains for Eve.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's the same verb. And so they both have to do with production, with producing. So man is producing a garden, and woman is producing humanity. And they both take on characteristics of God, which is very interesting. And so an important part of Genesis, when humanity is created, they're made in the image of God.
Right.
And so now that image is two parts: cultivator and creator of human beings. And so now in that, Satan obviously is upset about this image bearer thing. And so we're going to see this play out as the story rolls on.